Hey everyone, I want to give you a bit of a different perspective here on the US mega cap tech trade, as we're obviously here in the middle of earnings season. And I think it's worthwhile pointing out that it's not just US investors that are have a majority of their allocation or a good sized chunk to a few names. This here is the holdings of the Swiss National Bank. So like the that's like the essentially the Fed of the of Switzerland. And so, if you look at their holdings, these are the top holdings that they have in terms of equities. You can see that they have a huge chunk in all the names that we know, right? And so the reason I'm bringing this up is not because those are bad companies. I keep reiterating that. That is not the point. The point is when something breaks, even just like a minor leak, it doesn't have to be anything catastrophic. There are going to be major investors like the Swiss National Bank that is going to maybe make some adjustments, and that can snowball very quickly. Even if fundamentally it's not catastrophically bad, it can get out of hand. That's the big thing that I think I hear a lot of people argue the fundamentals and the this and the that about these companies, and that is all good and well. But it takes so little for this to spiral because it's all the same trade. The correlation between the Microsoft and an NVIDIA is extremely high, and it's all the same trade, right? So the hyperscalers and the NVIDIAs and even into Apple, the correlation maybe immediate term is not very high, but broadly speaking, it's very high. So you have to think about this, what this means from an allocation perspective in a portfolio. So I'm bringing this up because I once again see people having no doubts about some of these stocks always going to be going up all the time, and that is just simply not going to happen. There will be hiccups, there will be drawdowns. You saw Nvidia dropping almost 20% in one day. 20% is okay for a lot of people. The problem is, what if it's 30, 40 and it stays down for 6 months? That's when the problems really start to happen, and that's when people start to scale out. And again, this is not a long-term problem for these companies necessarily, but it can really spiral things out of control because of the large concentration in those names. So hope this helps for perspective. It's a fund flows and an allocation concern that I have more so than a fundamental or even a technical issue with these names. So just keep it in mind. Risk management ultimately is what allows us to stay in the market and make money over time. Hope it helps. See you in the next video.